The first place I checked out in Marquette, Michigan was the Maritime Museum for two reasons. One, Taylor Adams, our local contact, works there, and two, it's a must visit when you're in the area. It's a short walk from downtown and a pretty walk along the lakeshore if you decide to walk it. Iceberg dead ahead, wow. Wow, this place is cool. It's open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., mid-May through mid-October. You wouldn't find this thing sitting out in too many museums. That's because we're in Marquette, Michigan, and the place is rugged up here. Oh, this is a big Bay Lighthouse. Whoa, look at that. That needs a little bit of... I heard about this place. It's definitely one of the places I want to check out. To check out the museum and the Lighthouse Tour, it's a total of $7 for adults, $5 for kids 12 and under. Oh, you can't rotate that. Look at that bulb. Now that's something, you know. Wonder what that costs at your little local hardware store.
With it, the lake brings unlimited recreational and economic opportunity. But most of all, it's the beauty of this great lake that calls out to the sailor.
All right, let me show you our lighthouse.
Okay, cool.
And then this is the old Coast Guard station.
Okay. You can do all this for $4.
$4.
That's crazy. Let's run out there and have a look at that.
And that's why we have our city beach there.
Okay.
And it's called Mccarthys Cove.
So is this a popular place where people hang out?
Oh yeah. Yeah, like this is our most popular beach. You'll find it jam-packed like every day this summer.
From here all the way down to that point, or just here?
Mm-hmm, from here all the way down to that point.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Kind of cool.
Very cool, very cool. So people can come fairly close to get a shot of the lighthouse from right down there.
It's actually a really good view of the lighthouse from off that beach. But right now in here we have our outboard motor display set up. Okay. And that's because the very first motorized lifeboat was invented right here in Marquette by Henry J. Cleary. He was captain of the Lifesaving Service Station right here on this point. The first one made looked like this one over here. Right there. That came from Henry Cleary's sketches themselves. Wow. So this is the display level of our lighthouse. This is where we take people through just to show them the different exhibits that we have. Okay. And the coolest part about this room is our map that we have on the wall. It shows Marquette, Michigan in 1897. And if you'll notice, there's a very significant road missing from this map. And that would be Lakeshore Boulevard that goes all down the lakeshore up to here. Right. Well, the reason why Lakeshore Boulevard was made was because, you know, Presque Isle Park up here? Yeah. They wanted to chop all the trees down for lumber. Well, they proposed it to the city, and Peter White, who is a very prominent man here in the city, our library is actually named after him. Yeah. He said, no, it needs to retain its natural beauty. And they said, well, you can do that, but you have to make some sort of way, an easy way to get out to it, and you have to maintain it. And that's where Lakeshore Boulevard came from. He paid for it, and because of him, we have that now. Over here, we have our exhibit on shipwrecks, and this stuff you see in this cabinet here is all from the wreck of the lumber ship called the D. Luty. When we go out to the front, you'll be able to see the buoy that marks the wreck and the rock shoal that it ran onto.
Oh, okay. And I think I saw something on some travel show where they're marking all the shipwrecks in Lake Superior with buoys, so people can actually go out there with a boat, or instead of dropping an anchor down and wrecking the shipwrecks, they can tie off to the buoys and dive it. Because there's so many shipwrecks.
There's lots of them.
This is like a diver's heaven out here.
Yeah.
In a way.
There's just to the east of us is the start of what they call Shipwreck Coast, and the most shipwrecks have happened there than any other place on the Great Lakes.
Really sweet. Now, Picture Rocks. Can you see Picture Rocks?
No. The point you see out there is called Shot Point. You can't see Pictured Rocks from here.
Oh, okay. I would have guessed you could see it because you can see so far. That's the rock in here? Yep. Now, is there still stuff out there?
There's the remnants of the shipwreck left. The hull of it is still down there.
Okay.
But nothing much else. Because actually, the cabin portion of it, where like the steering wheel and everything is, it was taken by some divers, and it's now a deer shanty in Alger County.
No way.
Welcome to the UP, eh?
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, but And you know that, like they don't want, they can't go take it back. Why was
no,
it like
because it was already taken, and it was taken when it wasn't protected in the underwater preserve. So they have free reign. They have the right to it. But what we're heading out to right now is where our old foghorn building used to be at. It used to sit out here, but the Coast Guard took it out in 1986 by way of dynamite. So you'll see lots of rubble and a couple holes blown out of the breakwater wall.
It's only $4 to do this Lighthouse tour, and if you just paid the $4 just to come out here, just to see the town of Marquette from this point, it's totally worth it. That's all I just want to say that this is worth the price of admission to go on this tour, plus all the other stuff you get to learn on the tour. But if just to walk out here and see Marquette from this point of view is worth the price of admission. I had to say it, because it's true.
It is, not many people get to see the front of it unless you're out on a boat.
I know.
And it is the only place in Marquette where you can view the upper harbor and the lower harbor at the exact same time.
Yeah, and you get to learn something, especially kids. I think would find it interesting, you know?
Well,
and if you're going to come to Marquette, why wouldn't you want to do this Lighthouse tour, since the town was basically born and raised because of the water and the lighthouse thing.
The lighthouse is really the heart of Marquette. You see it on everything. Everything related to Marquette, people automatically think the Big Red Lighthouse is here.
And the fact that it's actually, you know, it's not just some relic, it's actually a working lighthouse.
It isn't just sitting here. It will be a working lighthouse until the day the shipping industry dies.
Now, are you allowed to snorkel the waters? Or you're not even supposed to be around the... You can be
in the water, you just can't be on the point.
Okay. Since it's all steps, obviously it's not wheelchair accessible. How can somebody kind of get a look of this place if they can't come up the stairs?
Well, we do have our Lighthouse Web Camera. It's actually a webcam that's attached to the top of the lens tower, and they can access it from our museum, and you can see what all these views are. All the views that you're seeing right now on the tour, they can see from that webcam.
Note to yourself, if you're up here and you're hanging out on the beach and you're like, oh, look, there's no one around.
There's probably someone watching you.
Yeah, don't do anything bad in Mccarthys Cove.
This is not a topless beach.
Yeah.
But I love Marquette. I do.
Oh my God.
I just don't. If I could stay here for the rest of my life, I would. I've lived lots of places, and it's my favorite.